Hello and welcome to From the Mic Stand here on Artistic Echoes. Now we've seen a great set from Doad, really enjoyed it, and now we're just going to chat about his music and what he's been up to lately. So for our new viewers, just want to tell us a bit about yourself?
Sure, yeah. My name's Doad. My artist name is Doad. I'm a Manchester-based musician. I've been playing for many years now. I started when I was 18. I'm 34 now, so I can't do the maths on the spot. But yes, it's that many years. 16, yeah. 16 years. Play a lot around the circuit in Manchester. Have a lot of friends who are in the game as well. We do a lot of writing and recording together. It's a big part of my life. Yeah.
And when you play live, is it the same as this? Is it solo stuff that you do?
Mostly, yeah. So I've sort of limited myself to small setups for gigs. So far, at some point, I'd like to get a full band together. But I'm still sort of working, prioritizing the recording side of things really, and then playing live with a few friends sometimes. I have a friend who's also a musician called Run Remedy. She plays amazing violin player, so she plays sometimes. And my flatmate sometimes plays with me. He's an amazing bluegrass player. His name is Robbie Caswell Jones. Big guy on the scene in Manchester. And then I've got like two really close friends that I write and record with. One called Steph Fraser and one called Mohan Evans. So we've been doing that for maybe 10 years together. So we sometimes get the chance to play live together.
Are there any particular artists or albums that inspired you?
Sure, yeah. I think from an early age, I was sort of forced to listen to John Martin, whether I liked it or not, because it was a big influence on. Well, my mum really liked him, so it was a big influence on my music. And then as a recent years, I'm really into a guy called Leif Volbeck, who's Canadian musician. He's really into capturing live recordings. I think he records all of his albums live. You can really tell. And is one of his first albums, or his first successful album, is called Twin Solitude. I think that was all done in one take. So from start to finish, it's just sort of one take, and it's incredible. So him, and then other people that are on the scene in Manchester, like Steph, my friend's a big inspiration. That's a good list for you.
And so when you're writing songs, you do it in groups and you do it alone. What's your process like?
With the writing, to be honest, most of the things that I've put out under the Doad has been me writing them completely. So the collaboration more comes in the recording stage. But we have played around with other tunes, none of them released yet, with friends. And the process with that is normally just sort of sitting down with a few beers and somebody will have an idea. And we just spitball. Somebody has a lick on the guitar or an idea for a chorus, and we just sit together and play it until something develops or until it dies, which it does sometimes.
And so in terms of lyrics, where do you draw inspiration for those?
Different places. A lot of the stuff I write about is it's mostly in first person, but it's not all about me. So it's about other people's experience in life. It sounds like it's all my experience, but it isn't. So I guess inspiration comes from day-to-day experiences of people on planet Earth, and also like to sort of combine that with metaphor in weather and landscape and stuff like that. Nature's a big part of my life, so I kind of tie that into the music.
And you mentioned there's an album coming out. How's that been progressing? Do you record that at home? Do you go in the studio or?
It's going well. It's a bit of a mix, to be honest. I've recorded mostly on my own for the last 10 years or so at home, and I've been sort of honing that craft to capture good sound on my own. But there's certain things that I'm limited to, so I can't record a drum kit in my flat, for example. So if I've got a track with drums on, I'll lay a guitar and a vocal guide down. I'll take it to a good friend, Reese, who is a producer in Manchester. He works and records out of a mill in Manchester, and he's an amazing drummer. So he'll drum, and then I'll build the track up from there. I'll take it back home again once I've got the drums, and I'll add guitars and vocals and violin, piano, all the other elements that need to be on. Unfortunately, I haven't got like the access to a professional studio to record live, which is really the dream, to be able to record full tunes live with the band, you know. But at one point in my life, I hope that I can do that, you know.
And so is this a first album, or have there been previous ones?
This would be the fourth.
The fourth, right.
Fourth album.
Yeah.
But there's two, I think, online on Spotify.
Yeah.
Before this one, and there's another one that I made CDs. That was when I was kind of starting out. And there's an EP before that as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, I find myself recording a lot, and I think it's kind of like, for me, it's kind of like any pastime. It's like gaming or playing football or anything. You know, it's just a hobby of mine, and I can't help myself doing it. And it's like really intriguing, the whole world of capturing sound and how it makes people feel. Passionate about that. Yeah, for sure.
And in terms of live, what have been some of your favourite places to perform at?
So Manchester mostly. I think I played a support slot for an American artist who I've been a massive fan of for many years. A guy called Jeffrey Martin. He played a UK tour, and I managed to get on the support slot for that. That was at Gulliver's. And his audience came down early, which was nice. So the room was full. The sound was great, and I just felt like the gig went really well. So that's a standout. Gulliver's. I play at the Whiskey Jar in Manchester all the time, and that's always a good vibe. I was there last night. All the venues, to be honest, all the smaller independent venues in Manchester.
Yeah, there's loads of classic venues in Manchester, aren't there?
Yeah.
And in terms of gigs coming up, are there a few you want to mention?
Yeah, sure. I've got one festival which is called Camp Calling. I'm not 100% sure where it is, to be honest. I've not looked. I think it's a couple of weekends away, but I'm looking forward to that. That's with a set of people. Tom Dibb, it's called. He runs it. It's a camper van live lounge, it's called, and he drives around the festivals in his old T25, which is an old VW van, and he uses that as a solar stage and sets up, and then he has like 5 independent musicians on throughout the weekend, and I'm lucky enough to play on a few of those this year and get to go to the festival, which is great, you know. Great. So there's that, and some support slots for gigs that haven't been announced yet, so I can't talk about those. But yeah, just getting about as much as I can, to be honest. Yeah.
And if people want to keep up to date with these gigs and find you and your music, where's the best they can do that?
Unfortunately, my Facebook account got hacked, so I don't have access to that. So Facebook isn't the one, but Instagram is the one. I have an Instagram account, and that's Doad Music, so it's DOAD Music. People can find me there. And I update shows and all sorts on there. Sure. Quite active on there. Other than that, that's it, I think. Yeah.
Right. Well, thanks for coming on and playing for us tonight. It's been brilliant.
Thanks for having me. Cheers.
Great.
Appreciate it.